Hey, what's up guys? This is Pramod here from ePramTech. So, I know there has been a delay for this video, but the delay was for a very good thing. I was getting all this setup ready, the lights and stuff, the mic and everything, because the other mics that I had, the Rode one, it is for the vlogging stuff, and then there was some resound in that. So I think now the voice is pretty clear and crisp. So the thing is, the whole Dominar thing, I mean the fitting of the crash guard and the backrest, getting them painted, getting the back horns and the rims painted, it was one hell of a task, and I'm here to explain each and everything. But until then, just check the bike pics. They are really awesome for me. I named my bike as Optimus Prime, and the blue and red theme are complementing each other. I have received a lot of criticism on the Dominar group, but there were more people who were supporting me for the efforts that I did, and they were really liking the color combination. So just check the bike pics. Check your body. These are the bike pics now, and once you check the bike pics, I'm going to explain you what all I did, how much hassle I've gone through, and I'll give you the behind the scene videos of what all happened. So let me start with day one. So day one, I decided the color to be red on my crash guard, the back horns and the backrest. And then I thought, okay, I'll get the rims painted as well, because I was not liking the gold color rims on my blue color Dominar. So I thought, okay, I'll get the rims painted as well. So on day one, I checked for the paint shops, and I really got a paint shop called Rathnaiah Paints near to my place. It is just 1 kilometer away from my house. And I had a word with him. He said, okay, he'll take 3,000 rupees for the crash guard, for the backrest, for the back horns, as well as the rims. And he will be using the paint which is used in cars. He was using DuPont paints, and he said he'll be doing 3 coats of that on all the parts. And then he was giving me warranty that if at some point of time, if the paint fades out or goes out, he'll again apply a coat. So I was very happy with that. Now the main thing was, I had to take out the rims. No one was agreeing. I went to all the mechanics near to my place, maybe 2 to 3 kilometer radius of my house, and then there was a Bajaj showroom called JP Automobiles. It is in Sainikpuri, near to Sainikpuri from my place. They said, okay, they'll help me. They had a paddock stand, but the main problem was the engineer for the Dominar went for training. Okay, so what I thought, okay, let me give the crash guard, back horns and the backrest for painting, and as soon as my rims are taken out, I would give my rims for painting. So now what happens? First coat on my crash guard, backrest and back horns is applied. I like the color of red that they put. And till now, the Dominar mechanic is not in at JP Automobiles, nor my rims are taken out. So then I thought, okay, I'll give a call to the service center who did my first service for the Dominar 400. I called Deccan Bajaj, Rani Gunj on day one evening, explaining them, I want to get my rims painted. So if they can take out the rims and give it to me, I'll get them repointed and get them refitted. They said, okay, because today is evening, tomorrow get the bike at 10 a.m. So on day 2, I go to Deccan Bajaj service center in Raniganj. I give them the bike at 10:30 and 11 a.m. Okay. Now they put a paddock stand, took out the back tire, and they used a crane, and they took out the front tire as well. So here is a little video that will show how the process went. Check your body. And the main part is, now they were trying to remove the discs, because while painting even the discs and the tires should not be there on the rims. So while they were taking out the bolts on the discs, two of the bolts slipped, which means we cannot take out those nuts. And then they told, okay, get them to a welding shop, get any rod welded onto the bolts and take out. So here is the process that I went through. I took the rims, booked a cab, went to a welding shop, took out those two bolts. It was an easy task. People used one of the person, he suggested me to use WD-40 on the bolt so that it gets loose, and once they are welded they can be taken out. So here is the process that went over there. Now finally the disc was separated from the rims. The next task was to getting the tires separated. So I could have gone to any small mechanic for this, but you know, they'll be using tools with hand, and then there would be little marks on my rims. Now I went to a shop called Singh Tire World. It is in Neredmet, near to my place. He is an MRF dealer. He has machinery so that he can take out the tires out of the rim without getting any scratches onto the rims. So there we got the tires separated from the rims. Now at afternoon on day 2, I give my rims for painting. By that time, second coat on the crash guard and the backrest and the back horns was already applied. So here are the bigs from the second coat. And then the painting guys, they got confused that, you know, they had to put gold color. Why a gold color? There was already a gold color on the rims. I told them to put red color. So on day 3 morning, they start the painting. Check your body. What I do, I take all the parts and I see that, you know, if I'm touching the parts, the fingerprints are getting applied and stuff. So the paint is not completely dry. So on day 3 evening, I get all the parts to my office. I put a fan so that I put all the parts and then put a fan like this, and then I leave them for drying. Now on day 4 morning, I check that rims are completely dry. Now I take the rims to Singh Tire World, get the tires fitted onto the rims, changing the nozzles and everything, because these are tubeless tires. And then I take the disc, I take the rims with the tires, I go to Deccan Bajaj, I submit my rims and tires and everything so that they can be refitted. So on day 4 evening, I return without taking my bike with me. I told them to clean the chain and everything because they have already opened stuff. So this was what happened on day 4. On day 5 morning, I collect my bike with only the rims fitted. And till now, not the back horns, not the back horns, not the backrest, not the crash guard has been fitted. So on day 6, I visit a mechanic explaining him I'm not finding proper tools to take out the bolts that were to be taken out for the crash guard installation. So these are just 10 number bolts. We have to take out 6 bolts, 3 on the right side, 3 on the left side, to not 3, 4 on the right side, 4 on the left side. So I took out 2 bolts which were easy, but the other 2 which were onto this particular picture were little tight. So I visit a mechanic. So now here is a video from where I got the crash guard fitted. The video that I saw from Sayadri, they said they are going to give me 50 mm and 60 mm Allen bolts, but to my surprise, they sent all the bolts with the same size. I was really little skeptical if they will fit, but they fitted along very well. Now the crash guard was fit, and then comes the backrest. So then I checked few YouTube videos, and then Carbon Racing INC's a list. I mean, they have a specific manual for the installation of the backrest. So I followed that manual and installed the backrest and the back horns. Now my bike was completely ready. So this is what all I went through from day 1 to day 6, to get my Dominar wheels custom painted and to get the crash guard and the backrest custom painted. So if you have really come this far, you would have already seen, all the stuff that I went through and that you will have to go through if you want to get your Dominar custom painted. I don't want you people to get red. If you like it, you can get it, but you can choose any color and go to a good car paint shop where they are going to apply 2 to 3 coats on the rims or on the bike, and then they are going to put a clear coat which will complement the color in a better way. And that would be it, guys. I'll leave you some more pictures regarding the installation of the crash guard, installation of the backrest. I'm going to make a separate video. This video was more about how I got the things done, because in today there is not much clarity because a Dominar doesn't have a center stand. You need to have a paddock stand to get the back wheel done, and you need to have a small crane which is available in the service center so that they can suspend the bike when they take out both the wheels. So I would really thank Deccan, Bajaj, Rathnaiah Paints and Singh Tyre World for helping me out in all this hassle. So when it comes to the cost part, 3,000 I spent for painting. These were the guys who helped me. And then I spent 250 rupees for the tires, for the rims to get separated from the tires, and then again refitting them. And then Bajaj took 650 rupees for taking out the rims and then fitting it back, which is completely fine because they were Dominar engineers who were working on my bike. I was really happy that they are not screwing up the ABS or some other thing. And then the whole cost added up would come to something around 4,000, and then I used cab to take out the rims and so that would be it, guys. If you like this video, please like it. If you dislike this video, please dislike it. And if you like the color of my bike, please like the video. If you don't like the color of my bike, please dislike this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe and share this video to your friends who want to get their Dominars custom painted. So that would be it, guys. This is Pramtex signing off.